director of the school, and I am honored to welcome you today to today's recognition and awards ceremony for the School of Music. Before we begin, I'd like to say a few things. One, if that was your phone, please take that. So thank you all very much. I'd also like to recognize some members of the administration who are on stage. With me today, Dr. Andrew Van Dusen is chair of Music Education and Music Therapy. Dr. Pedro Sakino is chair of the Keyboard Studies Department. Jamie Rhodes is chair of our Vocal Studies Department. Mr. Gabriel DiMartino is chair of our Instrumental Department. Dr. Jay Yubinovich is coordinator of Graduate Studies. And I've already introduced Kathy Gardner and Josh Bishop. So finally, though, all of the people on stage are the folks that have recruited, taught, advised, nurtured, and mentored every one of you. And they are here to honor you and to help you celebrate your achievement today. So please join me in recognizing all of my wonderful colleagues. Whether you know it or not, each year the GPA and class rank of the entire graduating class and much of the rest of the undergraduate and graduate classes are reviewed by faculty for nomination and membership into our academic music honorary fraternity, Pi Kappa Lambda. I'd like to invite Dr. Kathy Gardner to the lectern. She is our vice president, and she will tell you a little more about the organization and recognize new and graduating student members. Dr. Gardner.
Welcome, graduates, and welcome family and friends today to this special ceremony. I'm here to recognize those students who will be joining the Beta Zeta chapter of Pi Kappa Lambda. The primary objective of Pi Kappa Lambda is the recognition and encouragement at the highest level of musical achievement and academic scholarship. The Society is convinced that recognizing and honoring persons who have enhanced their talents by serious, diligent, and intelligent study will stimulate others to do the same. Pi Kappa Lambda was organized in 1918 at Northwestern University in Evanston, Illinois, with a charter grant from the state of Illinois. The first chapter, Alpha, elected its first member, Peter Christian Lutkin, the dean of the School of Music. His initials in their Greek equivalent, PKL, Pi Kappa Lambda, provided the name for the society. Today there are more than 200 active chapters. In 1940, the Society of Pi Kappa Lambda was admitted to the Association of College Honor Societies as the representative in the field of music. The Beta Zeta chapter here at ECU was chartered in 1964. Consideration for membership is based upon the following regulations. Seniors must have GPAs in the upper 1/5 of their class. Juniors must have GPAs in the upper 1/10 of their class. And graduate students must have grades of A in 2/3 of their graduate studies. Many chapters also cite outstanding freshmen and sophomores by awarding Pi Kappa Lambda certificates of honor. I am pleased to recognize the following spring 2025 honorees of the Beta Zeta chapter of Pi Kappa Lambda. When you hear your name, please rise, and we'll hold our applause to the end of each section. I am going to read the sophomore certificate and junior certificates of honor, although they may not be here today, but we can still talk to them. So, receiving a sophomore certificate of honor is Ford Emerson, Holden Burrows, Vivian Howe, and Sarah Crocker. And in the junior category, Haley Kruger. So graduating seniors, I know you're here. When you hear your name, if you please stand, and we'll acknowledge you all together at the end. Savannah Barclay, Ella Chapman, Jaden Doring, Maggie Ford, Allison Graham, Ella Green,
and faculty have an opportunity to select outstanding graduating seniors in their area. At this time, I'd like to ask each department chair to come forward to present their respective awards. We will start with music education and therapy with Dr. Andrews.
The Outstanding Senior Award in Music Education is awarded to 2 outstanding seniors this year. The first outstanding senior is appreciated by the music education faculty for the real, authentic presence she brought to every classroom discussion and activity throughout the degree program. In her classes, she demonstrated outstanding musicianship and teaching skills as an ensemble leader. In an internship, she developed classroom management procedures that increased the effectiveness of the teaching, and she was recognized by members of the school community for having an impact on student learning in the music classrooms. She was accepted to the Competitive Care Corps program for student teaching interns, and as a member of the program completed 900 service hours over the course of the past year. In the fall, she'll begin teaching elementary music at Jacksonville Commons Elementary School in Onslow County. The outstanding senior in music education is Rose Castillo. He will continue his education at ECU this fall, pursuing a master's degree in choral conducting. The outstanding senior in music education is Nathan Hurst. They have excelled beyond expectation, and we cannot wait for their contribution to the field of music therapy. In the words of one of their clients, heck yeah, the outstanding senior in music therapy is Caroline Parker. Ritchie Bui has grown immensely as a musician and a pianist. At
national competition where he was offered a significant cash prize and an opportunity to be featured at the national convention in Austin, Texas. He was an active club leader, performing important chamber works with his fellow string colleagues, as well as singers at the school music. He has been offered a major scholarship to attend the Madison College in New York City, where he will further his studies after graduation. All the accolades aside, Ritchie is a fine human being, loyal, honest, and kind. He has a great sense of humor. All these traits are wonderfully felt during this performance. My final words to you, Ritchie, as my former teacher, Mr. Yongkai, used to say, listen before you play. I look very much forward to seeing you grow further as an artist. The sky's the limit. Congratulations to you and the class of 2025.
And that means this year it's my honor to present our outstanding senior from the Department of Vocal Studies. In keeping with my colleagues before me, I also reached out to the student's applied instructor. And so my colleague sent me some words about this student, and I'm going to read them because there is no way that she could. This student has quite literally been involved in almost everything a student can possibly do in the ECU School of Music. She's been an active member of the ECU Chamber Singers, the ECU Opera Theater, the ECU Collegiate Choir, the Early Music Ensemble, and Uncaged, the New Music Ensemble. In addition, she's participated in and held offices in a number of student organizations such as the ECU Student National Association of Teachers of Singing, the Secretary, Sigma Alpha Iota, SAS Sergeant at Arms, Secretary and President, ACDA, Treasurer and President, Student NAFME, and the Well Student Ministry. She's served the greater Greenville community as a choral scholar for Hollywood Presbyterian Church, the Greenville Society Youth Chorale, and Our Redeemer Lutheran Church. She is currently the interim music director at Our Redeemer Lutheran Church. As a member of my colleague's voice studio, that colleague has had the great fortune to observe this singer for 5 years. She's extremely talented, but more importantly, she maintains an incredibly solid work ethic. Although she has many wonderful attributes, one of her strongest is her ability to face and overcome trials. She has not always had an easy road vocally, as she weathered a fall change as a freshman and has hit a few other proverbial road bumps along the way. However, she has 100% of the time faced those challenges head on. By having often difficult conversations and occasionally shedding a few tears, receiving and processing the feedback constructively, and using that information to motivate her toward growth and change. As my colleague wrote this, she said that she remembered that one of the first songs the student sang as a freshman was All My Trials. Perhaps that was a little guide as she embarked on her vocal journey. This special student is a mature servant leader, always leading by example, doing her very best and encouraging and pouring into others as they seek to do the same. My colleague says, I'm so proud of the singer this young lady is becoming. I'm proud of the musician she constantly strives to be, and most of all, I'm beyond proud of who she is. I'm grateful to know her, and it is entirely my honor to be able to continue to be part of her life and her musical journey as she graduates and will seek the Certificate of Advanced Performance from ECU. She deserves every bit of this honor and recognition. In Mrs. Franklin's words, onward. Congratulations, Ellie Green.
the advisory committee does, myself and my fellow chairs, is we decide amongst our outstanding seniors who should get the outstanding senior for the school. And this year, that person is Ella Green.
Let me take a second. Last time I was up here, I think I ate the mic, so this time I'll back up a little bit. I'd like to first thank the faculty for selecting me for this award and supporting me to not say anything crazy during the speech. Thank you and congratulations to all of my colleagues. I am incredibly proud and thankful for every one of you. This graduating class is a unique one. Most of you at ECU, or started at ECU in 2021, where you had to audition online, which I do not envy you. And I definitely do not envy the professors, because they had to sit through all of those applications. A few of you, like me, started in 2020, but felt there was more work to be done. Regardless of when our journeys at ECU began, we still shared so many experiences. ECU football games at the Boneyard, whether you were in the marching band or in the stands. Chatting in the music library, maybe a little too loudly for the library. Late night practice sessions, or maybe performing with each other for 4 years, some of us for 4 years. I looked around at all the other departments, and we were all like together and chatting and like not even in line in the right places. And I was looking around and I was like, these people, like everyone else is on their phones. And then I remembered that's because we have all been together. Everyone who made this ceremony possible. Thank you to the ECU Student Forum for Musical Organizations for listening to graduating seniors' concerns and the graduating seniors who spoke up. And I especially want to thank the ECU faculty and administration who heard our concerns and worked to find solutions. I would have hated for this ceremony to just be this speech. That's way too much pressure. You all deserve to be honored here today in this recital hall and be here. The world we're stepping into as musicians is not the same world as our professors stepped into at our age. There is so much more we can learn, or there's only so much we can learn while we're here. The rest is up to us to discover. This may feel daunting, but we must decide that this will be an empowering thing. I believe that there is so much more music the world has to offer than what is available to us today. We may find ourselves walking a different path than we imagined, but in those moments, we will learn resilience. Every detour can become an opportunity if we are willing to trust ourselves. We just have to take the next best step. Sorry. That led us here in the first place. Be kind. Be bold and be open. Trust your gut. It will almost always know what is right, even when the world doesn't seem to. Our world is changing. In the coming years, we must be prepared to advocate for our professions. Music has a place in this world that can be heard. We must be more than just performers. We must be storytellers, community builders, and champions for the arts. The good news is that we have already had practice in being community builders. We've done that here in the School of Music. Within these halls, in our practice rooms, during rehearsals, and in countless conversations with each other and our mentors. We have built a community through shared experiences and support for one another. We've learned that every music class, whether history, theory, pedagogy, or ethnomusicology, it has a purpose. We've explored how music has defined major historical events,
how music can be a tool for healing, and how diversity is not just a feature of music, but it is its strength. The best way to be a champion for the arts is to embrace what makes you different. Advocate for who you are as a musician and as a human being. Know that you have nothing to prove and everything to share. We each carry a gift, music. That gift has the power to heal, connect, and to illuminate. In a world that so often feels divided or overwhelmed, our ability to share beauty, vulnerability, and empathy is no small thing. Whether you're teaching, composing, performing, conducting, or therapizing, your voices matter. Our voices matter, and instruments. Let us walk out of this recital hall and share this gift that we have with the world, part of our story. Thank you, ECU School of Music, for everything.
Of the ECU choirs to present the musical setting of an Irish lesson.
May the road rise to meet you.
Kate Shelton.
Colton Barber, music performance. Savannah Hartley, music therapy. Aditi Bauer, music therapy. Emily Boyd, music education. Ritchie Bui, music performance. Eleanor Chapman, music performance. And music therapy. Jaden Doran, music performance. Allison Graham, music education. Ella Green, excuse me. Ella Green, music education and performance. Julia Heath, music education. Brody Hilton, music theory and composition. J. Brett Howard, music education. Lauren Ingram, music therapy. Kaylee Jimenez Loaiza, music education. Mackenzie Tay, music education. Claudia. Thank you all so much. Before we close, no program during this season of graduations would be complete without recognizing caring, supportive family and friends. Without their support, our students could not have completed their education. Please join me in thanking the parents and other family members present that have been so important